Hola amigos, hola amigas, welcome, bienvenido, croeso salam, welcome to the channel y'all, chesh, yak, shimash, annyeong and shalom. So today we have got an unboxing. This box arrived quite a while ago from my vacuum pimp in Scotland, Dino, and you would have seen, I think it was last year, when I did a refurb of the Hoover Junior Dirt Searcher for him. Sent it back, and he sent this one so I could do another refurb for him with this machine. So I haven't taken it out of the box. I've opened it obviously, but I haven't taken anything out of the box to see what's in there. Let's do it together. So let's have a look and see what Dino has sent. Okay, we have got some vacuum bags. Got a SIBO one. I don't know what that one would have been originally. Oh, and another one like that. I think these might have been used as wrappings, but we can use one of these bags to go into the machine when we finished it. Belts. We've got two belts here, two Hoover Junior belts. We've got the handle. So it doesn't look in too bad a condition, to be honest. It's a bit dirty, but it's not badly scratched, so that will come up really well. This isn't... Oh my god. Right, okay. That is not very strong. Can't believe that snap. Oh my god, I'll fix it, don't worry. I'm just going to put it to one side, out of the way. I will bond it. Right, we have a... Oh, it's a top fill bag. I can feel it on the inside. Manky, not too bad. Whatever's been removed, the bag and everything has been taken off, but everything's inside there. So it's a lovely orange bag that will come up so much brighter after a wash. And here we have the cord. Looks like an original MK plug. That's always nice to see. And here we have the machine. Oh my gosh, I just caught a glimpse. Oh my gosh, that is manky. Now, let's just see, there's nothing else inside the box. Now guys, as you can see, that is manky. So I'm just going to stop the camera a second because I want to take some before pictures. Okay, so the before pictures have just been taken. This is the Hoover model U1012, 250 watts. Serial number U1012 70206209689. So I wonder if this is 68. September 1968, maybe. I don't know, but there is absolutely no way on earth that I'm switching this on to test it. Absolutely no way. We need to neuter it. So the bag parts, I'm just going to put in one bucket. That's the bag bucket. Then the other bin that I have over here is for all the other parts. So let's crack on with the refurb. So there we go. We have been able to completely strip this of everything, including the plate. These ones, these older ones, getting this plate off is a lot easier. They bonded them very well with the more modern ones, but I found that with the older ones, it's a lot easier to get that plate off, so you can really give it a good clean, and I can properly sandblast all the metal parts on there and everything, so it is hopefully going to come up really good. So there we go, that is the before. Let's take a look now at the heart of the matter, which is this motor. It has this horrible suppressor, as you can see. Because this motor has had so much, I mean, even though it sounds really good, I'm going to give it a vacuum. I'm going to remove the suppressor and I'm going to blast it out with the air gun, and I'm going to see how it is, because I don't think it's in that bad a condition, but we will desuppressor it. Right, okay. Before I do any of this, I need to go and wash the parts, and obviously the main part is this, because this is what's going to be retrobrite. So I'm going to go do that now. Oh, by the way, before I go, this is how important it is to have an organized screw card. I can't stress it enough. This is something that I picked up from Sam Watson from Becco 1987, and it has been an absolute lifesaver making a screw card. Absolutely fantastic idea. So there we go. Right, let me go back and clean. Okay, so we're back 5 weeks later, as you would have seen in the video that I put out earlier. So we're back. So I'm trying to find out where I am. So the bag is now completely dry and has been for a while. There are some signs of wear on it, but it's not in too bad a condition, and the Hoover logo has stayed intact, which is really good. All the parts are washed. The hood has been retro-brighted. These weren't white, these kind of like a creamy kind of colour to it anyway. There are some little bits of patches, but once we give this a polish, this is going to come out really, really good. And the inside especially is nice and clean. So that's all done. I've blasted out the motor, as you'd have seen as well, with the pressure gun from the compressor. So that's all blasted out, but we still have to neuter it. So the first thing I'm going to do now is just give it a quick wipe over. So this is basically the motor. Power comes in to these two terminals, to the switch. One coming from inside the motor. And then on this side then, this is where we have that pesky suppressor that we have to remove, because they never last very well and they will go kaboom. So the first thing you have to do is to undo these two screws to remove the suppressor holder. There's a wire going into here as well, so that goes underneath there. So let me just get my screwdriver. I'm just going to remove these two screws. Move the wire out the way. And the second. And then you can take off the holder of that suppressor. And you've got the wires, black and red, black and red. Just pull them out from the suppressor. And there we go, that is it. You've basically neutered it. You can remove this as well. So I'm just going to give this area a bit of a wipe over.
Bring back there, he talks straight back up, he's laying all over the desk. Wants attention. There's some pictures of it. Very good.
We'll have a little look when I finish this. We'll have a look and see what little Dexter's been up to. Sleeping all day in the study. Is that Dexter? Yeah, pick him up and bring him to me. I see Dexter. Pussycat. Oh, Dexter. Let's put you in. Like a baby. He wants treats. Doesn't want to be here. Oh, like a baby. He is very anxious for treats. Dexter, do you want a treat? Do you want brushies? Where's the brush? Oh, brushing the kitty cat. Brushy, brushy, brush. I don't want to see his date on camera. Brushy, brushy head. Brushing. Oh, he likes that. Got a lovely shiny fur. Brushing the kitty. Brushing the kitty cat. Brushing the belly. Brushing the belly. Oh, he's rubbing himself all over the motor now. Dexter. The cat's the star. Not the car's the star. The cat's the star. Brush in the belly.
It's too early.
1 minute I'm cleaning the motor, and then the next thing then you're all seeing Dexter being brushed and spoilt. Oh, he likes a brush. Brush the belly, brush the belly, fat cat belly. Right, Dexter, I'm bored of brushing cats now.
It's for half an hour.
I'm brushing him for half an hour. He's got a beautiful coat. Dexter, do you want to be made into a coat? Ah, it's a pushy cat.
Treats and sticks. Milk.
Right, I'm bored now. I think we've had about 3 minutes of brushing cats. Just made him itchy. Look at all that. Ugh. Look at that. Scrange. Don't rub yourself all over it. Right, cat's down. Crack on with the motor. Distraction there. Okay, so we have removed these parts of it. Now we need to put this back together because I'm keeping this on there because the screws are an important part of holding the armature into place. So you could cut this off or get washers to the exact size of it, but I just put them back on. I'm just going to screw this back on. There. Okay, so that is all back in. So now we are left with the wires. So we have to do a little bit of changing. So I'm going to take this off. So we got this black one and we got the red one. So basically these two have to be connected up. This one can be replaced to go there instead because you don't need this black wire at all. So I'm going to remove that. That's pretty wedged. So I can move this completely out. And what I could do if I wanted to make this fit back in, you could splice these two wires together if you wanted. I'm not going to bother. I'm just going to make sure that this wire goes directly down onto there because that's all you need. So I've got my wire cutters. So what I need to do now is to join this cable up to here. So again, the easiest way I can do is if I take this one through, put this one back through, and these are the two that I need to put together. All right. And I'm simply going to put this on. Alright. You could use other ways of putting the switch on if you want, but I'm just going to use that. Does it fine. So there we go. So that is now neutered. It's really handy to keep these just in case you do need to use them for something else, another project, and you've got all these little clips and everything joined onto it, so it makes a really good idea to keep them. So I'm going to keep these. You don't need this anymore. The motor on the inside of this doesn't sound very dry, so I don't think I need to, don't need to take it apart. So I'm just going to give it its final wipe over. That is now suppressor removed and safely wired in. Ta-da! And here we have the suppressor. '77, 1977. That's when this part was made anyway. 77, 01, 01, 77. Kind of fits it. 2 years after I was born. Okay, right. So we have literally got everything ready to move on to the next stage, which is putting the beast back together. All the parts are clean. They've been sitting in this box for a while. So need to start putting it together. I'm going to still a bit of old seal around this. Pull off now. So I'm going to reseal it. There we go. Reseal this back on. When I'm putting it back in, again, I will also reseal it into here, like so. Put a nice seal around it. Right, so there we go. I'm going to end the video here. Thank you very much for your patience, and I will see you in the next episode where we will be putting this Hoover model U1012 back together. So I'll see you in the next episode. Bye, y'all.